Here's what you guys are used to. You're used to getting on some webinar where some guy comes on and he talks about how awesome he is. He shows you his cars, he shows you his houses, and he shows you some magic trick or some magic software, and he says, go buy this and you're going to make a bunch of money. That's unfortunately what a lot of people are used to, okay? It's horrible, but that's what happens, and unfortunately that's what has worked in the past. Now, what we are trying to show you is a real business, okay? So I want you to kind of step back for a second and follow along what we did. Right in the beginning, we said we have no money. We're going to use the pro system. We're going to go out there. We're going to use Amazon as a supplier for products. We're going to sell it on eBay. To give you an example, let's say that I wanted to sell a lamp on eBay. So I go to eBay and I list my lamp for sale. Okay, this lamp is put for sale, and let's say that I'm charging $100 for this. This $100 goes into my PayPal account, and on Amazon the lamp costs $75. Okay, so I'm going to go to Amazon. I'm going to buy the lamp for $75, and then I'm going to put the customer who bought from eBay. I'm going to put the customer's address. So the shipping address is the customer's address. When you go to Amazon alone, just to Amazon, there are about 22.5 million products on Amazon alone. Okay, so if all you were doing was just the pro stuff, okay, just the pro stuff, just the basic stuff with Amazon and eBay, you would have roughly 22.5 million products to deal with. And those products are in flux. They're changing every day. New products are coming out in the market. Old ones are being taken off, and so on and so forth. Then we said, all right, we're making some money. We're going to take that money. We're going to move on to the elite version of the platform. And now we are going to sell on eBay and other platforms, and we're going to use Amazon, and we're going to use many other places as different sources. We can go do this with thousands of products at the same time. So we have users, for example, who have like 10,000 listings up, and they have 10,000 items on eBay, and they're making, literally 5 figures a month from that. Now we are coming to the final stages of this business. Of this side of business, the final thing is basically establishing kind of a monopoly. So far, we've been trading in all these different products, like hundreds of products. Instead, now we're going to select 5 to 10 products that are really profitable for us, and we're going to go and we're going to start selling them on Amazon itself. And the reason we're going to go sell on Amazon is because there are very few actual sellers on Amazon, and there's 10 times more buyers on there than eBay has. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about step 3. Now, step 3, our goal is generating a massive passive income, okay, which means an income on pure autopilot.
When we get to this passive income model, I was the top recruiter in every single company I'd ever been in, but I'd watch my team constantly fail and fail and fail and fail. And those little circles he has on the top right. He rose from the bottom up. I recruit the top person in the world. He recruits the second top person, right down to the millionth person that's the top recruiter, who's my great-grandmother. But my great-grandmother can't recruit, so she quits, and then the next person up quits. And he rose from the bottom up, so he can't make any money with that because the customer never wins.
This is why every other system and every other company out there fails. They fail because if it's a network marketing company or an MLM company, then you have to do this, right? You have to go out and you have to hire more people under you, and those people have to do it up, there, down, and so on. But exponentially, you are basically spreading the misery because people at the very bottom are never going to generate enough income. So they're going to start dropping out because they're required to recruit others. So they're going to start dropping out until eventually everybody's dropping out and you are making less and less income. And you have to keep going out and finding ways to replace them.
So how do they offset that in affiliate marketing, network marketing? They go with 3 for free. If the customer goes out and gets 3 customers, theirs is free. And the customer doesn't go get 3 customers. They don't want to get 3 customers, okay? They just want to live. They want to eat pizza and then live life.
That's basically a failing model. It never has succeeded. It never will succeed because it's mathematically designed to fail. And that's why 97% of the people who try out this model fail. Okay? And it's astounding to me how so many people will very readily say it's because people didn't work hard enough, or people were just unlucky, or people were this, or people were that. No, the problem is the model itself is flawed. In a model where the customer makes nothing and he's expected to forever keep paying the company so that the company can give a part of that to the affiliate, it's designed to fail. It will never succeed. That's why this fails. On the other hand, the DS domination model is the cost offset model, which is the customer comes in, the customer is generating his income from eBay and Amazon, and we say, hey, the customer is satisfied, he's making an income, you should be rewarded for bringing the customer in, so we're going to reward you by paying you for that. Like with all of the other stuff before it, all of the costs that you incur in step 3 come from the profits that you've already been making in stages 1 and 2. It's a self-sufficient model and it's a residual income. So you don't have to constantly go out there and keep getting new customers, which is the problem with standard affiliate marketing, which is that you might make 100 sales in 1 month, but then the next month you have to go out and generate those 100 sales all over again, or you will not generate your income.
With our product that is this training, our customers make money. There's nothing else like that. Learn eBay, scale it all the way up to the top, put thousands in your pocket, and then, hey, this is a perpetual model, self-sustaining, like cold fusion type stuff that just doesn't exist anywhere, okay?
We must act today in order to preserve tomorrow.